Hey, what's going on in City Preppers? This is Bahman. This video is going to go over how you can solve problems for the no calculator section of SAT Practice Test 1 given out by the College Board. One thing you want to make sure of when you take this test is that you know these formulas really well. My suggestion is to memorize them all because on test site per second counts, you don't have to get back here, check for the formulas for each questions. You need to save time. That's why it would be better if you memorize them all. In addition, in the description, I will have a link for this PDF as well as some SAT materials. You can check it out. So let's go ahead and get started with the question number 1. If x minus 1 over 3 is k and k is 3, what is the value of x? So we need to solve for x. Let's plug in 3 for the k right here. Yeah, and write it again. X minus 1 over 3 is 3. Now, what divided by 3 gives you 3? X minus 1 must be 9. So, what minus 1 is 9? X is 10. Our answer is going to be D. Question number 2. For I equals square root of minus 1, what is the sum of 7 plus 3i plus minus 8 plus 9i? As you see, there's a plus sign right here, and we can ignore the parentheses because it doesn't affect them sign here. So 7 minus 8 plus 3i plus 9i. This one is minus 1 plus 12i. The answer is A. So the third question says, on Saturday afternoon, Armand sent M text messages each hour for 5 hours, and Tyrone sent P text messages each hour for 4 hours. So Armand have 5 M text messages totally, and Tyrone 4 P text messages. So the question is, which of the following represent the total number of the messages? Total means sum of them, just add them up, 5M plus 4P, which is C. So question number 4, I would like to mention that there are some questions on the SAT test that you don't have to read all the details of the questions, like you should discard the unuseful information. Here is one of that type of questions. Question number 4, what we have here we have the formula P is 108 minus 23D. We just need to know what is P and D. What does P and D represents here? And the question is, what is the meaning of 108 in this equation? We are familiar with this formula, which is y equals kx plus b. That is linear equation. And b here is the initial value. So, and k here, the coefficient of x is slope. As you see, slope here is minus 23 and 108 is an initial value. Now let's check the cases. Look, 108 days. Number of days is D, not 108. 108 per hour. We don't have anything here which is related with hours, so we can eliminate case C also. 108 per day. Look, per day, that is slope, which is minus 23 right here. So it is not the answer. The answer will be B, starts each week with 108 phones 2 weeks. That is the initial value, and it's going to be our answer. Question number 5. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression above? Let's check. Look, here we have minus sign right here. We change all the sign of them. Like it is going to be plus, that one is minus, that one is plus. X squared y plus x squared y is 2x squared y. So we can eliminate AB. So check the case C and D. Here we have minus 6y squared. We just need to check y squared. It is minus 3y squared plus 3y squared, which will be 0. And we will not have y squared here anymore. The answer will be C. Question number 6. Here we have the formula again. It is again linear equation. H is 3a plus 28.6, which is same as y equals kx plus b. You see 3 is slope here. And the question is, what is the estimated increase in inch of the boy's height each year? They ask for the relation between h and a. If you increase a by 1 unit, h will increase by 3 units. That's the meaning of slope. We may even check h is equal to 3 times 1 plus 28.6, and h is equal to 3 times 2 plus 28.6. The difference of them is only 3 here. The answer is A. In question number 7, it is one of the questions which is related with the formulas, finding one letter in terms of the others. On test A, you will always have one question from here. In this type of question, you don't have to read all this text. From the answer cases, you see they ask P in terms of M, R, and N. How we can find P here? Let's say, I'm going to rewrite the formula again. Let's substitute the numerator by A and denominator, all the denominators, by B times P. P here is M divided by A over B, which is M times B over A. So you just need to flip this fraction and multiply it by M to find P. So the answer is going to be B. Question number 8, it is it A over B is 2? The question is for B over A, which is 4 times B over A. Look, if A over B is 2, then B over A is 1 over 2. So we just need to substitute it here. 4 times 1 over 2, which is 2. The answer is going to be C. Question number 9 is about the system of equations. How we can solve it? I'm going to rewrite it. 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 23, and minus x plus 2y is equal to minus 19. Let's multiply second equation by minus 2. It's going to be 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 23, and 2x minus 4y is equal to 38. And then sum of them, which is 5x is going to be 0, is equal to 15. Here we get x is 3. If x is 3, you don't have to find y here, because we have only one case, which we have 3 for the value of x, that is b. So 10th one. Here we have the function gx is ax squared plus 24. As you see, x squared we have right here. It means doesn't matter you substitute 4 or minus 4, 5 or minus 5, you will always get the same answer. Like they mentioned, if it is 4, we have 8. If it is minus 4, so it doesn't matter, you will get the same answer, 8. If you want, we may check it, like g4 is equal to 8 times 4 square plus 24, which is 8. And g minus 4, which is 8 times minus 4 square plus 24. You see, you will get the same answer. 4 square is the same as minus 4 square, which is 16. And you will get 8 again. The answer is A. Question number 11. Here we have two different linear equations. B represent the price for the beef and C represent the price for the chicken. And here we have the x's, which represent the number of weeks after July 1st. And the question is, what was the price per pound of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken? So We have equal, the word equal here. What we need to do, equalize the price of beef to the chicken. Like, let's equalize the equations. 2.35 plus 0.25x is equal to 1.75 plus 0.40x. Doesn't matter, you can write 0.4 here also. So 2.35 minus 1.75 is equal to 0.40x minus 0.25x. Left side is equal to the 0.6 and the right side is 0.15x. Let's multiply both sides by 100. It is like 60 is equal to 15x, and x is 60 over 15, which is 4. So be careful when you find the value of x, because sometimes you will see the 4 here right in the answer cases. But the question is not how many weeks later their price will be equal. The question is, what was the price per pound of beef? Actually, it doesn't matter because their prices will be equal. So you just need to substitute for here in B or C, doesn't matter. But they ask for the price of beef. Let's substitute it here. B is equal to 2.35 plus 0.25 times 4, which is 3.35. The answer will be D. So as you see, we have too many questions about linear equation, which means you have to know how to deal with the linear equations, like it is equation, how to find the slope, how to find the intersection of the lines, and so on. So here we have the line pass through the origin, which means the point 0, 0, and has a slope 1 over 7, which is k. So the question is, which of the following points lies on the line? Let's write an equation of a line, y equals kx plus b. Look, if the line passes through the origin, it means it is y-intercept, I mean b, is equal to 0. So we can rewrite this equation like kx, and we know the slope is 1 over 7. We can write it like y is 1 over 7x. Now we have the coordinates here in answer cases. The first points are the value of x's, and the second one is the value of y. We can substitute these points and check them again. A, 0, 7. So if x is 0, y is going to be 0, not 7. This is not the answer. B, if x is 1, y is going to be 7. If x is 1, y will be 1 over 7, not 7. It is not the answer. C, 7, 7. As you see, if x is 7, y will be 1, because 7 divided by 7 is 1, and the value of y will be 1, not 7. It is not the answer, so answer will be D, even if we may check. Y is 2, if you write 14 instead of x, which is right. Question number 13. If x is greater than 3, which of the following is equivalent to the given fraction? Look, I solved the questions which is about the equivalence, like by substituting the numbers. Let's say if x is 0, as you see, it's going to be 0, 0. The value of it will be 1 divided by 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3 is 5 over 6. So 1 divided by 5 over 6 is 6 over 5. If one of the answer case is equivalent to this fraction, it means if you substitute 0, you will get the same answer. You see, if we substitute 0 here, we will get 6. If you substitute 0, we will get 5. It means these are not the answer. Let's check this one. If you substitute 0, these are gone. It is 5 over 6, but this one is 6 over 5. So the answer will be B. And on test day, sometimes you get two same answer into different answer cases. In that case, you just need to check one more value for x. Question number 14. Here we see one of them is linear, one of them is kind of exponential, and there's no even relation between them. You can't see anything. How we are supposed to solve this question? Now, some students try to solve this question by substituting, like find x here and substitute it here, or find y here and substitute it here, which takes much time. Here we have the easiest way to solve this question is just simplify it. A is 2 cubed raised to x, and here we have 2y, which is 2 raised to 3x divided by 2 raised to y. And as you see, if the bases are same, we just need to subtract 3x minus y. You see, we got 3x minus y here, and the value of 3x minus y is 12. We just need to substitute it. 2 raised to 12 is our answer, A. Question number 15 is one of the questions that you always face on tests. So how to solve this question? Just open the parentheses, like abx squared plus 7ax plus 2bx plus 14 is equal to 15x squared plus cx plus 14. Look, the coefficient of x squared is ab, and the coefficient of x squared is 15. It means ab is 15, and here we have a plus b is 8. They ask for the two possible values for c, but we don't know what is c. Here we have c is the coefficient of x, and here we have the coefficient of x. You see, 7a and 2b. If you write x factor out, here we have 7a plus 2b. You see, the coefficient of x is c, and here we have the coefficient of x, which is 7a plus 2b. It means c is 7a plus 2b. But we have to know the values for a and b. What are the two numbers which product of them is equal to 15 and sum of them is 8? It is either 3, 5, or 5 and 3. So we will substitute once 3 here, 5 here, and once 5 for the a and 3 for the b. Let's calculate them. 7 times 3, 21 plus 10 is 31. And let's calculate this one. 35 plus 6, which is 41. So two possible values for C is 31 and 41. D is the answer. So here we have only 5 grading questions and no calculator section that you don't have the answer cases anymore. Anyway, let's go ahead with the question number 16. If t is greater than 0, it means t is positive number, and t squared minus 4 is 0. What is the value of t? You see, t squared is 4, t is either 2 or minus 2, but t is greater than 0, so the answer will be 2. Question number 17. Here we have two triangles, ABE and BCD, and it is given AB is 1,800, 1,800. EB is 1,400. Okay. BD is 700. All right. And CD is 800. CD, that one is 800. You say it is given that this angle is the same as this angle, and we know the opposite angles are the same. If that one is alpha, it is alpha. If that one is beta, that is beta. And automatically, if that part is gamma, this is going to be gamma. Okay, the question is find the value of x. We are going to use a similarity, like the side in front of gamma, 1,400, divided by the side in front of alpha, x, is equal to the side in front of gamma, 700, divided by the side in front of alpha, 800. So we can divide both sides by 700. It is 1 and 2. So we may cross multiply, and the value of x will be 1,600. would be our answer. Question number 18 is simple system of equation. The question is the value of x. If we subtract them, these are gone. Here we have minus y is equal to 16 and y is minus 16. Look, we can substitute it here. Like if it is minus 16, x minus 16 is equal to minus 9. It means x is 7. The question number 19, in the right triangle, one angle measures x degrees, where sine x is 4/5. What's the cosine? 90 minus x. So, one thing that I want to note, if x plus y is equal to 90, then sine x is equal to cosine y, and sine y is equal to cosine x. As you see, one angle is x and another one is 90 minus x, which sum of them is equal to 90 degree. It means sine of x 4/5 is equal to cosine of 90 minus x degree. But the answer will be 4/5. Question number 20, which is really easy. A is 5 square root of 2 and 2a is square root of 2x. What's the value of x? Look, if we square both sides, we will get a square is 25 times 2, 50. And if we square both sides, it is 4a square is 2x. Look, we just need to substitute a square here. 4 times 50 is equal to 2x. That is 200 is equal to 2x, and x is 100, which is our answer. Okay, it was all about the no calculator section of SAT practice test 1 given out by the College Board. So hope the video helped. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.